Hello everyone, in this short OpenToonz tutorial I will show you how to replicate Nintendo Switch logo animation. If you want to follow along with this tutorial, please download project files in description down below. Enjoy! Okay, in our project we have two columns. Each column has one Joy-Con, and we're going to start with animating right Joy-Con first. To do so, on the frame number 1, we're going to select Animate tool and also position, and with holding Shift, just move right Joy-Con somewhere up until the center of the right analog stick is somewhere in the line of the top part of the left Joy-Con. Analyzing the original Nintendo Switch animation logo, I estimate that the whole animation is somewhere roughly half a second, so we're going to count 12 frames. So now we're going to set position for the last frame, which is going to be frame number 12. And with the same right Joy-Con selected, Shift, and we're just going to put it down in the same line like the left Joy-Con, or we can just type here numerically 0, which is actually the starting position. And now we have this keyframe. If we play animation, we just have this basic movement. Okay, moving now to anticipation part. We will move the right Joy-Con slightly up before it starts sliding down. So select frame number 5 and hold Shift to copy the first frame to the frame 5, so we still have visual where's the starting position of the Joy-Con. And now Shift and slightly move up. Now play animation, and we have slight anticipation. Now when the Joy-Con hits the very bottom, he actually goes a little bit more down from this line. So we will step just a few frames back, and we will slide Joy-Con just below this line, below the left Joy-Con, somewhere here. And now press animation, and this is what we have. Okay, animation of the right Joy-Con is almost done, and before we move to the left one, we will just fix a little bit keyframes of the right one. So start function curve editor, and in the function editor select column 2, and we need only north south. Here is our curve. Right click and fit to see all the keyframes. A little bit to zoom out, and let's start with the second keyframe, which is this up position. And here I'm going to change slightly this shape of the curve. And before that, I will select also the first keyframe, and instead of constant interpolation, I will choose speed in, speed out, so I can also edit the left side of this movement. So this curve is fine because it starts slightly to go up, and then now when it goes down, on a real example of Switch logo animation, this movement is actually more linear, so there is no ease in, ease out movement, at least not at this point. So what we will do is select this keyframe, right click, unlink handles, and just break this handle like this, so it will have more linear movement there. If we play, it looks quite good. And also for this keyframe, we're just going to fix handle to have some easing going on this position when it hits the very bottom. And then again, ease in, ease out is happening at the end, which is fine. So we have only the beginning of the linear movement when it starts sliding down. So if we play animation now, this is what we have. Okay, now it's time to animate the left Joy-Con. There's not too much things to do here. So what we are going to do is that we're going to match the position. Okay, somewhere right here. It's almost in the same line. And here I will just make another keyframe. So set key here. And what we're going to do now, we're going to select column number 1, which is actually the part where the left Joy-Con is. And here we're also going to select north-south. And these keyframes right here, we're going to select them, right-click, copy, and here we're just going to paste them. And now if we play this, we have something similar to the original Nintendo Switch logo animation. And for the very end, let's put a little bit spice on it. In the browser, I already prepare in this project a Nintendo Switch click sound. So I'll just drag it down here. I'll press load. And now if I just expand a little bit this X sheet, I can see that here is the audio. I'll just reorder a little bit. And here's the pick sound. So we have to match this pick sound with the line when these two Joy-Cons are meeting in the same point, which is actually keyframe number on frame number 8. So we'll just grab and pull it here. And now if we play this, we have a true replicate of Nintendo Switch logo animation.